Welcome to Channel 18 News. I'm Savannah Owens, in for Jim Rogers. Monday morning at 9 a.m., the Hopkins County Commissioners Court will meet on the first floor courtroom of the county courthouse to consider the purchase of one of the new police SUVs for the county and review and consider medical rates for county employees. Following the meeting, they will meet in the work session for the budget matters concerning the sheriff's office and the county fire department and other budget items. They will continue their discussions regarding subdivision regulations in the county as well. When the SSISD school board meets on Monday at 6 p.m. in the administration boardroom in the admin building on Connolly Street, they will hear an update on the Prim Stadium renovation, consider approval for requests for proposals received from vendors, consider selection of a delegate for the 2017 Association of School Board Delegate Assembly, and consider personnel matters. The Texas A&M AgriLife Research and Extension Center in Overton will be celebrating 50 years serving Texans on July 12th. AgriLife Extension has grown to become a statewide, national, and international agricultural educational agency over the past 100+ years. Over the past 50 years, the Overton Center has helped guide cattle, forage, ornamental plant and fruit vegetable production. And AgriLife Extension outreach programs help educate producers and the public about the best recommended practices. Overton Center staff will welcome the public, state and area officials, and the Texas A&M University System officials to the facility at 1:15 p.m. on July 12th for the presentations regarding its history and contributions to Texas.
Miss Sarah Nicole Jocelyn is a 13-year-old Sulphur Springs Middle School student, and she's headed to the National American Miss Pageant in the Metroplex next weekend. She was selected due to her grade point average, 3.9. Let's find out more about Sarah's pageant competition.
You are wearing your crown and a sash. Tell me the name of the competition that you're going to be in.
The name is National American Miss Pageant. And what we do is we go around doing our rehearsal with our formal escort, dad, brother, any type of male you have, or if you don't have one, they have one for you that you can use.
So this is during the pageant, and one of the categories that you signed up to compete in is formal escort.
Yeah.
Formal with escort. So that means you have a formal dress to wear.
Yes, I do.
So you have that. Everything is ready because your contest is when?
This next Friday, Saturday, and Sunday. It starts, I have to be there at 3 to sign in and check in from there, and I have to go around, get all my stuff together, and then that's when I have to go around to the rooms, meet all the judges, tell them what's going on with all the questions, and then we just go from there till on the next day.
Okay. So you went last year.
Yeah.
And so tell me some of the things that you found that you liked about it that made you want to do it again.
Last year, one of my favorite parts about it was when I got to go around, I got to meet some of the other competitors that were there and made it have the crown, like the Miss Preteen diva person who actually made it through the whole things. And I got to meet other competitors, make friends with them, and had fun with them. Then they had this little sleepover thing where we all got together, and it was a blast, and we all had fun. And we all had a good time going together, and we made friends and everything.
So have you been able to keep up with some of them through the year?
Yeah.
Good. Well, maybe you'll see them again.
Hopefully.
As a 13-year-old, you're going to school, and you'll go into what grade?
8th grade.
At Sulphur Springs Middle School?
Yes.
Okay. And have you been going to school in Sulphur Springs most of your life?
Yes.
Okay. And you have a normal family life, would you say? Cats and dogs?
Yes, 7 cats and 3 dogs.
Okay. And so you have family that's in support of you for doing this kind of contest?
Yes.
Once on the phone, I think I was speaking with your mother.
Yes.
This particular National America Miss, is that right?
Yes.
And you're running in the Texas division.
Yes, ma'am, I am.
It is a beauty pageant that's maybe not like your Miss America pageants.
Yeah.
So it's maybe more natural beauty.
Yes. You can't wear no makeup. Well, if you're 13 and older, you can, but they choose you not to because you're just like your natural self. They don't want you to wear makeup.
Okay. That's very unique. And so in your competition last year, in your age group, about how many other girls were in it?
I would say there's about a minimum to at least almost 20, between 30 from what I could count. Probably a whole lot more, but that's all I could really count.
Okay. And there was a big group picture that was made
Yes.
out of maybe half of these competitors.
Yeah.
And it was held in Addison
Yes.
at a hotel?
Yes, ma'am, it was. It was the Western Galleria.
Okay. I saw a little bit of the video that was on your mom's phone, and you were crossing the stage with your escort. And
Yes,
it looked
ma'am.
beautiful, very grand auditorium.
Yes, it was really big and confusing. I got lost a lot of times trying to find where I had to go.
So you kind of go into rehearsal rooms?
Yes, ma'am.
To help you with your walk, your entrance and exit from the stage?
Yes, ma'am.
You have people that coach you through that?
Yes, ma'am.
Okay. And are they like people in the organization, or
Yes,
are
ma'am.
they other?
They're people in the organization that help run the company.
Okay, wonderful. And so then you also meet with judges.
Yes, ma'am. We
So-
walk around the room answering their questions, which really the questions are only about yourself. They don't ask you any personal questions. They just ask you, like, stuff you like to do, like go swimming, riding your bike. And then they ask you what your favorite food is. And they just really ask you questions just to get to know you better.
And to get you talking too.
Yes.
And do they ever ask you like what your plans are in life or after high school?
Yes, some of them do, which my plan would be either to be a surgeon or a gynecologist.
Okay, so you have some plans for life after high school and college. So you are competing, or going to be competing next weekend in the Texas preteen division.
Yes, ma'am.
So if you were to place or win, then what would happen?
I would go to Hollywood, California for the national state finalists and compete there. And then after that, I think we get to go to Disneyland or Disney World, have a little fun with all the other girls, like you would with friends, just to have a good time, relax. And then after that, we would end up going back there to see who likes to move on to the car, see who wins the Ford Challenger deal, see who wins that
really?
car. Yeah.
Someone might win a car.
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
They put all your names in a bucket, and they just shuffle it around, and then they pull a name out. And whoever's name gets called, they win that car, which, of course, if you're not old enough to drive yet, you have to wait.
Well, it can just sit in the garage until you're old enough to drive it. The people who operate this pageant, National America Miss.
Yes.
So how do you find them to be?
Well, I see that they're a sweet, funny couple. And what they do is they just talk to you about it and tell you don't be worried, nothing to be nervous over. They go over with you what's like competitions you have and what type of stuff you get to do there. And they just talk to you about like the states and the nationals, like what you do in there. And then they tell you like if you win, you're going to Hollywood, California, and to Disneyland, Disney World. And then they finally talk to you about the car, which everyone gets excited about.
Sure. Well, there's probably smaller prizes along the way and things that you can win. Really nice things. Well, girls like,
Yeah,
beauty.
like trophies and then the sash and crown, which I am wearing.
Mm-hmm. You'll really treasure those.
Oh, yeah. This crown is very breakable.
There's one, you have your formal gown when the escort helps you on and off the stage there. You also have a casual dress division.
Yes, the casual wear is where you wear something like a church outfit or like what I'm wearing, which is blue jeans and a country shirt. Kind of going a little country here because I like to get out and have fun, so I figured let's go with country.
And that sort of shows the real side of you, the everyday side of you. And then the photogenic, what is that?
The photogenic is about you take a couple pictures, like your school photos, how you have the different backgrounds, like spring photos, and see what other photos, and like spring photos, fall photos, and you take those, pick out of like which ones you want. You go up to 4 pictures. You send them in, and they go through them. They see what you have and everything. But when you get there, everyone gets a trophy for that, which also goes on to leading you a chance to making it to the national finals. And so that you just they work with what you have there. They go through all the others, and they see which one's more compatible. After they talked with you and find out more about you, then that's when they decide who really gets to go into the nationals and everything.
Okay. Well, there's lots that go into this pageant, making it run and seeing who it is that is selected. So, I want to ask you, Sarah, does your day start early when you're at contest?
Yes, it starts at 8 o'clock every morning. It doesn't end till like 10, maybe 11 at night.
So they keep you busy all day.
Yes.
And do you stay nearby?
Yes, there's a hotel there that you can, with all the sponsors you get and all the fundraising you get, the money goes towards all your competitions, the hotel room, which, of course, if you don't want to stay in the hotel room, you can just stay in another hotel room.
Okay.
But you have to get up a little earlier to make it to the place.
Sure. It's so much more fun to stay there on site in the big hotel. And so, is there a need for girls who are entering to maybe get some sponsorships from their town?
Yes, we have to go around and like ask places or people if they would like to sponsor us, let them know that it's tax deductible. They can pay whatever they want in check or cash. But if you do it check, you have to make it out to the National American Miss Pageantry.
Okay.
And then we have these little slips that we have to write our name in.
That goes with your sponsorship money?
Yeah. We have these that go on the side, that are on the side of these right here.
Sort of a...
Yeah, because we have these here that we have to fill out. We fill out this side that we give to the person. This side we keep.
Okay, I see.
We fill out their names, who they're doing it to, how much money they are putting out. And then we write what town we're in, obviously. We have to write Sulphur Springs, which we don't have room to really write the whole thing, so we have to put SS.
It does get
Texas.
tiresome writing Sulphur Springs out all the time, doesn't it?
Yeah.
So, do you need more sponsors?
Yes, ma'am, I do. I still have to work on getting more, and then I have to send the money in, which, of course, if you're still doing more and it's closer to this time here, and you have the money still with you from others, you can always just still turn it in when you get there.
Okay. Well, I know your mom is here with you this morning, having brought you up here.
Yes.
But we're going to let folks know how they can contribute if they would like to. And your mom's phone number was listed here. Her name is Ch.18 Jocelyn.
Yes, ma'am.
Okay. And to call her, would you like me to give the number, or would you like to?
I'll give the number. Her number is 903-689-6991.
Very good. I like the way you speak because you don't hurry your words, and you make pauses, and you kind of make complete sentences. And I think you will do very well in your judges' interviews.
Thank you.
When you get to your competition. And you have the most beautiful color of hair I've ever seen.
Thank you. A lot of people say it looks like Barbie doll hair.
I'd say it's sort of a flaxen color. It's just beautiful and just naturally curly like that. Mm-hmm. Is that right? And as you mentioned, your competition does not focus on, let's say, the Miss America style with lots of makeup and lots of...
Yeah, they just focus on your natural beauty. Okay. Unlike other pageants, this one here, they don't want you to go out and buy these big fancy dresses and look like a big old face of clown makeup. They just want you to be yourself and wear what you're comfortable in and just go out there and be your normal self.
Mm-hmm. Well, it sounds like a real nice pageant.
Yes.
I wonder how you found out about it.
Well, I got chosen from the government because they do it by your grades. In order to be in this pageant, you have to keep up your grades and can't go low. You have to keep them up high, which means you have to work really hard and actually stay focused. And then the government, they'll go through, and then they sit here and go through, see who picks to be it. So I guess they put names in a bowl, and they go out and draw the names out.
Okay.
So I guess that's how they found me.
Okay. And your grade point average is?
It's a 3.9 GPA.
Okay. Well, congratulations on that.
Thank you.
And it's not a gift. It came by hard work and study.
Yes, long hard work and study.
I know you plan to continue just like that throughout your high school career.
Yes.
We're going to wish you the very best of luck at your contest next weekend, starting on Friday the 14th, I believe.
Yes.
Over in Dallas.
At the Western Galleria.
Okay. And in all the different categories that you've selected that you want to compete in for Miss, what is the title?
National American Miss.
National American Miss for the Texas division.
Yes.
And hopefully we will find out that you have placed in that and you'll be going on to nationals in Hollywood,
California.
Okay. You've got to come back and tell us all about it.
I will.
Okay. Thank you, Sarah, for coming in today.
You're welcome.
Thanks for watching Channel 18 News. I'm Savannah Owens, and have a great weekend.